Levin, one of America's top conservative radio hosts, has a new idea for Republicans. Listen.
Here's what should happen at the State of the Union speech. Since these men and women will not use the Constitution to defend this nation, since they will not use the Constitution to confront a lawless president, they should boycott the State of the Union. So half of the House floor, because that's where they meet, is empty.
Our power panel's here. Tucker Carlson, co-host of Fox and Friends Weekend. Lise Wheel, a Fox News legal analyst. And Andrew Wilco is a host on Sirius XM Radio. Andrew, your thoughts?
Well, I started my talk radio career filling in for Mark Levin, so I'm on the guy's side. I mean, John Boehner seems to be leading the Republican wing of the Democrat Party. They're not there in the House anyway. They get steamrolled. They might as well just not.
Explain what he's so upset about.
Because these guys they just get steamrolled. They cave, they steamroll, they sign on to the progressive agenda. It could be immigration, it could be anything. Higher taxes, bigger government. No matter what the progressives want, they seem to get it every time.
He's talking about lawlessness. He believes the president has behaved in a lawless manner and the Republicans need to take a stand.
And so the way to respond is just not to show up. I mean, it's like acting like little kids. Like, I'm mad at you, so I'm taking my toys and I'm leaving the sandbox. You know what kind of spectacle that would be if they didn't show up?
I think that's his point.
But I know, but the press would be out, oh, you know, come on, Republicans.
The press is going to start hating Republicans? That would be a good one.
No, but I mean, they would give them a good fodder for it. That you're not even going to show up when you said you're going to try to work together. You don't even show up to
Tucker,
the meeting.
But this sort of underscores a bigger problem within the Republican Party, which is this division between conservatives and those they consider rhinos, who they don't feel are standing up to the president is strongly enough.
Oh, the divisions are deep and they're incredibly bitter, as most internecine fights are. This is a symbolic gesture. I'm a little tired of symbolic gestures. I love Levin, but, in the end, it's not precise. I mean, they control the House of Representatives. They ought to be able to do more than not show up. So give up the symbolic gestures, give up the symbolic debates.
Well, they should
and
act
do something
like they control
real,
it, though, shouldn't they?
Well, they should.
By not showing up. By not showing up.
How about by showing up?
Yeah, exactly. By showing up.
How about they show up?
But you say do something real. But is there the political will for them to do that?
No. Here's what they do: articulate the case
among the people.
Yeah. No. But the House, and the Senate, articulate the case. Explain why your program is superior to the one currently in place.
Haven't they been trying? I mean, Ted Cruz got up there. I mean, that's obviously not right.
What they believe. Speak in a unified. Look, the majority of kids under 30 identify with socialism over capitalism. That's a failure of rhetoric. That's a failure of making the pitch to young people that actually capitalism kind of works and socialism demonstrably doesn't.
Whose responsibility is that, though? I mean, we saw Mitt Romney try to do that.
It's not talk show host.
Remember that first presidential debate? He tried to put a point on that. But who is their leader? Who is the Republicans' leader who's going to be that voice?
There really is none at this point.
John Boehner's the speaker.
It's Mark Levin.
But the answer is not showing up, not participating in the game.
But who is there? Seriously, because before Barack Obama became president, he, in 2004, he made that fiery speech and it put him on the map. People started to listen to him. And the Democrats have always had Bill Clinton. Who is there on the Republican side to make those points and win over the hearts and minds?
It's got to be someone with skin in the game. Levin is, in fact, one of the leaders of the party, but it's by default. I'm not criticizing Levin, who I love and agree with for the most part, but he's filling the void left by an elected official who should be taking responsibility.
Why didn't Ted Cruz make a difference? I mean, maybe
he did. The divisions
but
are too deep in the party.
He did make a difference because Ted Cruz kept the Obamacare fight in the news cycle when John McCain would have gone to sleep.
But did he win hearts and minds?
Of conservatives, but
that's not the group he needs.
But here's the thing: John Boehner doesn't really show up. These guys don't really show up to the fight. So why show up to the State of the Union? They don't show up for the fight. They don't show up to make the case. So they might as well just stay home on that night.
If they don't show up, it's going to be a very interesting night for Brett and me and Britt and Charles. I mean, there's going to be a lot to talk about.